So okay. So now, so why I was explaining why I have chosen this topic, because every one of you are familiar with this topic. Okay. But I guess very few of you knows how to actually handle it. So this topic is about how the chat application uses different inputs. Okay. So why chat application needed? The question is like, this note explain you how the chat application uses different types of inputs to produce better answers to users. When I'm saying a well structured prompt usually give more useful, more accurate, and a more consistent response, because this tell the system how to behave, what to focus on, and how to present the final results. So the question is why chat application need structure inputs. Okay. So the answer to that, a chat application does not only process the user questions, it also benefit from the extra instructions that define the role of an assistant, the situation behind the question, the exact action to perform, and the expected format of the answer. These four ideas are commonly organized as persona, context, tasks, and output. I hope you people get this right. So with this structure, the model may still answer, but the response can become too generic, too long, too technical, or not aligned with the learner needs. Okay, so even if you are not using the all these combinations, so even though your system will be answering the things, okay, I'll show you practically how you will get the differences. Okay, so the four core inputs. What all these four core inputs are? The first is persona. That means who the assistant should act like. When I'm saying assistant, is your chat prompt. Okay, it's a chatbot. Main purpose. We will be setting the tones, we will be expertising, and we will be styling. So for example, we are saying you are a friendly AI teacher. Okay, sometime when like AI is not answering relevant to you, you are annoying also, and you are definitely like you are trying to provide some other way answers also. Okay, so the persona is nothing but the your chat prompt. Okay, where like you will be asking who the how the assistant should be act like. Now coming to the context, so background information for the question. So what the main purpose of this is help the model to understand the situation. For example, the learners are freshers with the basic Python knowledge. When I'm saying this, so when I'm saying like you are a friendly teacher, the and the persons who are learning this, they are having a very basic Python knowledge. Okay. Now I'm assigning the task. What are the assistant should do? Okay, that's what his task is. That's define the job clearly. Explain how a chatbot handles user prompts. Now the output. Now again the output that you are expecting. Okay, how the answer should be presented, controlled, structure, and readability. Give the answer in the simple bullet point. So you people have, I think with this you people get the idea. Now I'll just explain one by one. Persona tells the model what role it should play while responding. This affects the tone, vocabulary, explaining depth, and the style of the answer. Now the question is why persona matters. If the same topic is asked in the different persona, the answer changes. Okay, so a teacher explains step by step. A software engineer may focus on the architect, because you are you are realizing that LLM that he has to act as a chat, he has to act as a teacher. So what happened, he has all the global information, he has extracted everything, like every document, every informations from all over the world which is available on the internet. Okay, so he is having all those information, but inside that specifically you are saying that you are a teacher, then explain this thing step by step. You are saying you are a software engineer, may focus on the architects. You are saying you are a recruiter, you are saying a mentor, So this way it will be like what it's doing, it will be going to a specific knowledge base which it has for the teacher, which it has for the software engineer, which it has as a recruiter. Okay, and that's where now it is trying to answer you very specific, not generic. Okay, so very simple prompt is you are a friendly AI tutor. Explain what is chatbot. Okay, in this chat, in this type, the chat app tries to behave like a Twitter, so the answer become more beginner friendly. So let me give you an example. Sorry. Okay, you this will be producing, definitely this will be producing some output. Okay, as I said. Okay. Now coming back to the context, okay. So suppose like we have already given the context. The learner are freshers who know basic Python but are new in AI. Explain how a chatbot application works. So if we will be giving this way, I'll show you how they will be behaving differently. Okay. So if you see both the conversations, okay, their results will be different because these questions are right now a bit different. Okay. Now be asking about the task. Explain how the chatbot application handle user input. Okay. I'll writing everything like step by step right now. We will be have to combine everything. Okay. Now we will be asking like explain it in the 5 bullet point with a real world example. Okay. Now coming to that, like let's combine every input together. Okay. So if we are combining every input together, okay. So you are we have it giving a persona like you are a friendly AI teacher. Context, the audience is freshers learning generative AI. Task, explain how the chatbot application use different inputs. Output, write a short class notes with the example and a table. Okay. So if we will be giving these examples, so you can see, right? If you can see the difference, okay. If I will ask the same question without a output, okay, I will not give any informations about him about the output. Okay, so again it will be responding, okay, but it will be responding in their own way. He's not knowing actually whether you have you are looking for tables. Okay, you are looking for tables, how informations you are looking for. Okay, those informations are not available to it. So that's where you will see a lot of different results. Okay, so this is very basic actually. That's I wanted you people to understand. So for that also, like in our repository we already have uh, like there are we already have a task for you people to do. I'll yeah, more practice this PCTO. Okay, this is persona, text, context and all. Okay, if you people just has to like open this and in your leisure time you people just try to practice this one. Okay, so if you people understand this okay, before moving to the next topic, I just wanted to understand like you people have any query or questions regarding this. I'll take the questions one by one if there will be multiples. Everybody understood, right? This is what I can understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You just say yes about yourself, right? What about others?
Yeah, Rajesh, we understood. Yeah.
Yes, Rajesh.
Great. So, okay. So let's move. Next thing that you people like to understand. Okay. Now let me tell you this way also. Okay. So when you people are saying, so exactly, this is exactly actually that's where I have written, right? This is the prompt, the user prompt. Okay. This is the persona. This is the user prompt. Okay. This is the expected output. This is here where we will be having the context also. Okay. This is actually this dashboard that you people are seeing right now in front of you. This is also this is also generated by code to carrier only. Okay. And it's available to your uh, repository as well. Okay. So this is what this available for. You people have to download it and just open in any of the browser. Okay. And it will be like help you to understand. So right now, if you see, right, I have already explained you the system prompt, user prompt, and the output things. Okay. But what I have not explained to you people, okay, there are like a there are a there is a system behind it. Okay. So which is called as a token. So when I'm saying about token, there is a question in mind. What is token? Okay. So if you see this line, okay, you are an expert AI architect. So if you see right in the beneath, okay, the same way you are an expert AI architect, assistant with enterprise, these things are getting broken. Okay, these are getting broken. If you see the user prompts, okay, you will be seeing, okay, so that you can feel like where it is updating. Okay, you see, right, updates here. So there's a user prompt as well. Okay, if you see this matrix is as well. And if you see, like there are characters, there are they're getting the tokens counts as well. Okay, so when you see these two figures, okay, the characters are 276 and the tokens are 38. So what exactly it means? So it simply means is like uh, in order to transfer these characters, okay, to the LLM system, we really need other mechanisms. We cannot transfer it like either character by character or word by word. Okay, we need something. Okay, that's the LLM or like the model can accept, because like I can tell you a simple word. Okay, suppose like somebody who is eating something. Okay, so again it depends on his eating velocity. Okay, the same person, not same person, the different person have a different eating velocities. And that's totally, we have to match with that velocity, then only his body will be working perfectly. Okay, so each day if he's eating like a what his velocity is more than that, twice of that, actually it may happen sometimes he will be dead. Okay, so in the same context, the model, we can feed anything. We are, you can see, right, we are feeding everything here. But it is saying like what it has done, it has broken this everything in this way, the representation you can see below. So what is did actually, it is using some kind of a splitter. Okay, that split, what is the splitter actually? This is a tokenizer. Okay, so what is mean by the tokenizer? Tokenizer is something like a very simple term you just understand. It's a kind of a splitter. Okay, so splitter can be anything. Like it can either split based on the space. It can either break based on some of the special characters, or like anything. Okay, but here the token, what they do, they generally accept four words. sorry, 4 characters as a one token generally. So that is what the token is. That simply means a model in which velocity a model can accept the data. Okay, that is saying the token for that one. In this token context, actually, we can have some of the standard terms also, like input tokens. We have a cache input tokens, over output input tokens. Okay, so this we will go with the class versions. Now, we have, if you see, I have just pressed this one, and we have a drop down with the different models. Okay, with the different model, if you see, their input capacity will be changing. Okay, so when I'm saying, I'm just choosing something. Okay, so I think you people are already aware about like what is this GPT-4o cloud Gemini, Llama. Llama, I guess, like more people will not be familiar, but DeepSeek. Do you people are familiar? Shall I say something about all these things? No, no sound means like everyone already familiar. Okay, fine. So this, I was just saying actually for every architecture, as I said, right, the person to person is different. So these are the models. Just think like these are these are the different persons. Okay, so they have their uh, different capacity. With that different capacity, they are accepting the tokens. Okay, just in this will be, you will be understanding this just in a layman terms right now. Okay, in our next class I'll give you every details how this token, not right now, actually right now also I can give you the all the details how these tokens were getting broken and everything. Okay, so for that terms, if you, okay, before before going to that, let's start from two things. Okay, that's I want you people to understand. The first thing is like endpoint. So I know like in our audience there are people who are having very good experience, so they already know about the endpoints, but I just wanted to know from the freshers, okay, who are either in the last year, or they are already joined the college, in the college. Okay, I want them to make me understand what is endpoint. Can anyone answer to that?
No, sir. So endpoint means one into other ends.
Yeah, Janvi, please go ahead.
Endpoint means that one into other end started from one end to other last. So,
Okay,
yes.
anyone want to say, like from the students only? Fine, that's great actually. They'll try. Sorry. Okay, let me explain you what is endpoint. So from a restaurant analogy, this is a very perfect example actually. Generally people use this restaurant analogy to make people understand endpoints. Why? Because it's a very practical example. Okay, so just think of your application like a busy restaurant. To get what you want, you have to know exactly where to ask for, isn't it right? So the client, so suppose like you, or in your application perspective, your code, the customer sitting at the table looking at the menu. Okay, now coming second point is the server, the API, the kitchen where the actual work happen, preparing data, running AI model, querying database. So this bracket things actually I'm saying in terms of if your code is okay. So the endpoint, a specific service window or the order counter where you place a specific request. Okay. So why do you need, so you understand the endpoint, right? So if you went to a restaurant, okay, so for as you are just a customer who is sitting and looking for the menu. Now server is like the kitchen where the actual works happen. Now coming to the endpoint. Endpoint is nothing but the specific service window or the order counter where you place in a specific order. You enter the restaurant, you see the menu, okay, you select your choice, and then after you go to the order counter and you just give a specific orders. Okay. Then the question is, why do you need endpoints? Why do we need endpoints? Without a specific server service window, the kitchen would be chaotic. You would not know which counter to walk up to and many other issues. Okay. So if there will be no, just suppose like you went to a hotel where there was no order counter, okay, or the receptions. What will you do, right? You will be just roaming here and there asking to somebody is actually how to give this order, where to go, whom to contact. Okay. So that information will be very chaotic. So the endpoint is designed order window that tells the kitchen exactly what you want them to prepare. For example, if you send your request to the starter service window, that chef knows exactly which ingredients to pull to serve you that a specific dish. Okay, clear this point? Now coming to this, just making it very clear, the kitchen service window, request type, the order, the kitchen service window. So fun fact, so you order one random previous dish. You just said, right, just give me a random previous dish, please, to the person who come for your order, or either you went to the this order counter. So the trivia stations, okay, who will be serving this trivial dishes, okay. So this is what you see, right, in the this one v1 dot chat application, chat dot completions. Okay, so this is something like a, this is something that I have written, right? This is in the code wise we write. So when I'm saying browsers, okay, only veg please, you are saying, right, only veg please. So in that you want to say something specific, okay. Then in that, right, seriously, you will having something in the green notifications. Then after you will be having a status checks, are you open and ready to cook? Okay, so you will be this will be sending whether that service is up and running or not. So now this is the first example. Now coming to this, I think this is almost all clear to you guys. Okay, now if not, please raise your voice. Is it clear, right, this about the endpoints and why it's needed?
Yes, sir.
Great. Now I just wanted to let you know, okay, uh, I just wanted to let you know about the other thing is like the API. Okay, when that is the two things. One is endpoint, another is API. Okay, so the client represents your connections to the restaurant. Okay, so when I'm saying the client represents your connection to the restaurant, that is called the API. This is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just listen understanding. Okay, so in our term, when I'm saying like the API, so in like this is, you said, right, client is equal to some Azure OpenAI. I've given some kind of API. I've given some kind of API's keys. Okay, I've given some kind of API keys and all. Okay, here, and it is like calling some kind of other activities. Okay, just thinks about that. So when I'm saying, so this is like in our technical term is API. Now coming to the other things, okay. So there is the other thing is like as a response, you see, right, the client, in this client, okay, we have created an object for this. Okay, from this object, we are again doing something like create. This is in the last, okay. So you are placing an order at a specific window. Okay, so you already know the address of the AP hotel. Now you are placing a specific order. I guess like this is not, if this is not clear, we already have this one, okay, to make you understand more. So when I'm saying the API, that is means the entire restaurant. Okay, the API is the complete service provided by a company. When I'm saying in the code perspective, that is like Azure OpenAI. It include everything the restaurants offer, the menu, the chef. One sec, who somebody has, I think, fine, let him. Okay, when I'm saying like the API, the entire restaurant, the API is the complete service provided by a company like Azure OpenAI. It includes everything the restaurants offer, the menu, the chef, the staff, and the dining room. It is the application programming interface that allow you to interact with their system. Is it clear now? Now the endpoint is the specific service window. The endpoint is a specific location. That means a URL within that restaurant where you can place a specific order. If you want a fun fact, you want to walk into the kitchen, you go to the chat completion window. Okay, means like this is again coming from the Azure only. So I think you people have understood API or an endpoint. Why it's required? Because like our next topic that is gonna to start with that only. Okay. So first let's talk about the chat completions API. So you know, right? OpenAI, that is the entire company. Okay, that is having everything, every code server and everything, right? Now when I'm saying I wanted to say like I want to use something specific in that. So what we have to do? We have to like connect to some of the endpoint, right? So before that, let's talk about the chat completions API. The simplest way to call it LLM. Okay, if you want to call some of the LLM, it's a simple way. You are connecting via the APIs and calling it, right? Now it is called chat completions because it is saying here is a conversation. Please predict what should come next. Okay, the chat completions API was invented by OpenAI. You or every one of you know about the OpenAI, right? But it is so popular that everybody uses it. Okay, now everybody is using it, right? So we will start by calling OpenAI. Right now, actually, in our code, we have used Azure OpenAI, not OpenAI. And in the next class, we will help you how we will be creating a Azure account, OpenAI account, how you will be creating, how you will be getting the endpoints, okay, the key and everything. That will be in the later state of the classes. So OpenAI chat completion API was so popular that the other model provided created endpoint that are identical. So they are known as OpenAI compatible addition endpoints. So for example, Google, if you go to the Google, actually, they have also created the same kind of endpoints that's match. Everything is getting matched. Okay. So these are the OpenAI. They have a base URL inside. Okay. And then you see, right, this one, this is the chat completions API. They have the same syntax there. And to be clear, even though OpenAI is in the code, we are only using the lightweight Python client library to call the endpoint. There is a no OpenAI model involved here. We are just using the lightweight Python client library. Okay. Will not go there actually. Okay, there are the different links that I have already provided you guys. You can see how you can access the Google API and all. Okay. Now coming to this. Okay. So you people see, right? What is this? This is here inside that we have given the Azure endpoint. Okay, this is the API and that we have given use a Azure endpoints. Okay, so this is basically actually for this this is what we are trying to do. Okay, so here we wanted to initialize Azure clients. So in order to do that, we need to provide some of the parameters like we need to provide the Azure OpenAI key. We need to provide the Azure OpenAI endpoint. We'll give you every details how we will be doing this, okay, and how you people have to set all these things, okay, in our subsequent class. So if you see, right, let's run this one. I think this will be connected. So right now, if you see, right, we have just given a message like a client initialized. Okay, this is the print message actually. Before that, this there is a client which we have initialized. So these are the formats actually provided by the different LLM applications. Like if it is OpenAI, Gemini, they have a different syntax actually. Okay, but they use the same kind of formats. So if there will be any issues, okay, so suppose like I have given this endpoint's name something different, it will be definitely going to throw exceptions because it will be not authenticating, right? You see, right? They is not find the secrets. So where is the secrets? So here we have stored this secret and we have granted it. Okay. So friends, we are using this Google Colab. Okay. We will be helping you guys for setting everything. But just for informations, right now we will be starting this way. Now we will be updating this call. Okay. So this call actually like this is where like we have initialize a client. This can be Azure client. This can be a OpenAI client. This can be a Gemini client. Any client is possible here. Okay. And now this chat completions, right? So if you see here, like we have given in a message, inside the message we have given two things like users and their content, right? So we are saying model that this is prompt is coming from the user. Okay, sorry, this this this
Role.
role that hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
Yes, sir.
this role is as a user, okay, and the content I'm saying, tell me a fun fact. So this is a similar things, okay. So you go to here, go to your chat API, sorry, chat input box and just type it, right? Tell me a fun fact, and it will be starting giving you some answer, okay. It's given you one liner, right? Similarly, if you will be running this, so it's given you one liner, okay. So what is this exactly? So this is nothing but right, this applications, right? This application as applications, this input chat box that you see right here, programmatically you are accessing this, okay. Here like in a visual way, in the UI way you are accessing it. Here programmatically you are accessing it. You understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now coming to that, actually, since we are not using OpenAI, we are using Azure OpenAI. Okay, I'll tell you the difference in the next class. What is the difference between Azure OpenAI and OpenAI? Okay, so it is known as the Python client library. You see, right? This is simply a Python class. This is simply a code written, right? If you open the source code, you will see, right? Everything is written in Python code. It's nothing more than a wrapper around making this exactly call to the HTTP endpoint. Okay, if you see right here, it is calling something, some http slash chat input chat user or something, okay. So what I mean to say, when you are calling this, it is it is connecting to this http slash something, some url slash some service, okay, slash endpoint name, in the background. So this is exactly it will be connecting. But right now, what you can see this way. Okay. So it's just allow you to work with the nice Python code instead of messing around with the janky JSON objects. Okay, I'll tell you about these words. Okay. So now likewise OpenAI, right? Since OpenAI it's a paid things, right? When you want these details, okay. If you want to use the service, you will have to pay. For OpenAI, you can use in a list amount that will be like a $5. Okay. Now if you what if you say, right, I wanted to do something which is free of cost and which I can install in my local. So for that we have a model which is called Olama. This is the open source, and even though you can install in your system, like you install Python and you can start chatting to that. Okay, that is also we will be doing in our subsequent classes. So mm, we have already visualized the token. Okay, now let's try to see how exactly this token happen. Okay, so now if you see this point, okay, here I have used this tick token. So this tick token and everything, just forget about everything, right? So just forget everything. Okay, so tokenizing with the code, when I'm saying I'm just I have shown you this one, right? Yeah, this one, right? Here you people have seen this is getting tokenized, right? So this I have shown you visualizations way, how you can visualize the things, right? Now here I will tell you, I will show you in a programming way how this token is actually getting broken. Okay, so this is actually this just forget about what all these things are. Okay, how it is happening, you just understood. With the subsequent class, you will be able to understand each and everything. Okay, so right now if you see, I have given a prompt. We are not prompt, actually you can say we have given a sentence like we are code to carrier AI and we teach AI with the learning fun. So if you see, it's like I'm not printed, but it's like a this way in Colab. If you just use the word, it will show you. Okay, so if you see, I have just printed this token, and this token is like a just showing something, some numerical words of array. Okay, so what is this numerical words of array? I'm really confused, right? So if you people are from the programming background, right, you know, with the index, with the different indexes, you can access these tokens. Okay, so let's do the same thing. Here I have did the same thing. I have just started reading the tokens indexes. Okay, and then after I have passed this to this array. Okay, so if you see, right, there are numbers and there are words. Okay, and specific to like respective to the words, there is a number assigned. So V is represented as 2167, RB represented 553. So every word, okay, just I'll just give you a one like if you press this one, okay, if you see 3490, where this 3490 is, oh my god, yeah, here it is. So this is the stand for code. Okay, so that's what is code. So you people have seen, right, this that's tokenizations, this tokenization which is happening, for which we are using tokenizer. Okay, and this how the tokens which is breaking, they are representing as numbers. Why they are representing as number? Anyone tell me why these words are getting represented as numbers, not as a character or word?
Yeah. Can I go for it,
Yeah, sure.
Rajesh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
See, basically, if you understand computer do not understand words at all. It is into one numbers. The like every word is translated into a number. So actually, it does not inherently understand the word. It understand in the form of numbers. So number. um so understand this. Uh, the set of numbers becomes an array. This is what I know.
definitely. That's fine actually. Like it's not in this context, but that is also true. Okay. Okay. Now coming back, this is about the token. Okay. Now coming back to very interesting topic. Okay. uh, you people, when you people have tried something, when you people have typed something here in the window, okay, you people have realized that this guy, okay, he remember everything, right? uh, Let me ask. Now you see, right, what has happened. It is saying, right, you ask me about the DJ 2 and 2 in the questions. So you see, right, this is very much related to my previous questions. Okay. So this way we understand it has a memory, right? You guys are like agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so it has a memory, right? So now, uh, just to make you people a little nervous, okay, so this is what I have used. Okay, just I'm just explaining to you. Okay, nothing was like I've just read this some of the API, some of the configurations from this Google Colab configurations here, which I have used actually. Okay, so this is what it has had. Just I wanted to see whether every credentials it has found or not. Okay, so nothing bigger in that actually. Okay, now coming back. Now next things what I did actually likewise, that's we have used Azure, right? So here again we have is it somebody accepted? Actually he is joining for Switzerland and he think about this 8 to 10 as a hi Abhay.
Hi, Rajesh. Hi, how are you?
So you thought about
I
this
thought
8 to 10 Switzerland
timing,
time, right?
time. Literally, I thought like it's a 6:30 would be that like 8 o'clock there, but I see the
No,
chat is around.
yeah, no issue. Like we already have a recording. Okay, unless
Okay, sure,
even
sure.
though if you have any issues, right, in going
Yeah,
through the recordings, I'll every time I'll help you. Okay.
sure, sure.
So
Thank you.
now, okay, let me go one just a one 2 or 3 minutes before. Okay, so here actually we have started a one topic aware. So what we are trying to
Mhm.
explain that uh, we people have a illusion that this chat interface that we use, okay, they have a memory. Okay, so when
Okay,
I'm saying what I did actually just I have asked the this chat API a questions like what is 2 plus 2. It has said 4. Okay, so now I have asked the next question, what two digits I have asked you. So it is saying you have asked me about the 2 plus 2 in the question, what is 2 plus 2. Okay,
correct.
so now I just wanted to give you a people a very aha experience. When I'm saying aha, what it means actually, again, I'm using this Azure OpenAI, like the chat that you have seen. So in order to access that chat in the programmatical way, we need to do some kind of configurations. Okay. So this is how it's connecting to this that chat interface API. And then after in order to pass the message, I think all the audience are already knowing. Okay, we have already explained the PCTO. Okay, so now in the message actually we are saying the system that you are a helpful assistant. Okay, and about
Mm-hmm.
me actually the user, I'm saying hi, we are from the code to carrier AI. Okay, so let's execute this one also. Now I'm saying actually this is again now to get the response we again use call the endpoints. Okay, so we are calling the endpoint and we are trying to print that content. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
this is what we have said actually to him. I'm sorry, here only in the message only that sorry, you are the hi, we are from code to carrier AI. So hello, code to career AI team. How can I assist you today? This is what the chat application has told me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's write this way I have asked him in the follow-up questions, right? This 2 plus 2 things, right? I'm sorry, where is that? Yeah, 2 plus 6, 2 things. The same way I'm asking him the follow-up questions. What I did, uh, again the same way I'm asking actually. Let's me not my name actually. Hi, we are from code to area. So I'm asking to him, where are we from? Okay, these questions
Mm-hmm.
I have just formed and I starting asking to him. Okay. So see, it's confused, right? It is not knowing, right? I'm asking where are we from? So it's saying that's a profound question. The answer depends on how you mint it, human origin, okay, like biological, scientific, is everything, right? So you can see, right, this from this one. Do you people think this it has a memory?
No, sir.
Then why? Then how this guy is saying the true things, right? And how this guy is not saying the true things? What's the difference there? So what the difference is? Okay, the difference is when the next questions we are asking to him. Okay, the whole context is getting provided to that agent during the session. I hope you people understand this, right? So suppose like for an hour you are asking a agent few of the questions, like a set of ton of 120 questions. Okay. So when you are asking 101 questions, the 101 before that, like 100 questions, like questions and answer and every context, that is getting passed on to the chatbot. Okay, chatbot, not so like LLM. Okay, and that's how it's remember things. Although it has a 7 different kind of memories, but that's specifically for the different perspective. Okay, so we will not talking about that. But right now here, what I wanted you people to understand, that this chat application is not having memory. So what is exactly it is doing? So it is exactly passing everything what was in the history of this to itself. Okay, and then how that's how it is treating the current word. Okay, so this is what actually this overall context was. I just reframe that. Okay, this is the query and this is actually the message. Okay, now here you see, right, who are I'm just saying system that you are a helpful assistant, and I'm saying like the as a user, hi, we are from code to carrier we are code to carrier AI people. Then assistant content, hi, code to carrier people, how can I assist you today? Then who are we? We are asking next question, who are we? And you can see like, hello, since you mentioned code to career AI, I will do my best to summary you where you are. Based on the publicly ever informations, code to career likely to repair a platform, company, or a community focused on the helping individual transition from learning to code into the building. This is exactly the answer, right? Isn't it? So this is how exactly things has happened. This is how exactly things happen. Okay. So just to recap actually, okay. So every call to LLM is stateless. Stateless in the sense it has no memory. Okay. It has no memory what has happened before. We pass in the entire conversation. So the input prompt every time. Okay. This is what happened. P not means like the system
Okay.
who has built the system. Okay. This gives the illustration that the LLM has a memory. It apparently gives the context of the conversation. Okay. But this is a trick. It's a byproduct of providing the entire conversation every time. You understood, right? And LLM just
Yeah, yeah,
predict the
sure.
most likely next token in the sequence. If that sequence contain information, then it will predict. Okay. I hope you people are clear, right? If you people have any question, I'm just taking a 5 minutes break. You people just uh, go through actually like this is so I can say like what I was saying. For our you also you got the access, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So just to remind everything. Okay. So right now we are in the week one and day two. Okay. What all the context, what all the slides or files we are using, everything is available here. Okay. And you people could refer to the videos and the files as well. Okay. And if you people have any issue, any doubt, you can mail me. You can either like direct DM me also. Okay. Whenever I will be available, I'll definitely try to answer. So I'm just taking a 5 minutes break. You people discuss actually what you people think about. That's we have to repeat again. Okay. So that I can repeat, or either we can start moving forward. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sure.
Okay, sir.
I hope you people have no questions, right? Can we start again? Roshan. Let's wait for 2 minutes for Roshan to join.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Roshan is there, right? So now next thing actually that's I wanted to show you people. Uh, it's like one of the very important thing. Okay. Thing is like when I'm saying very important thing. Okay. Uh, Before going to that, actually, I think I forget this one. These things. Yeah, I have forget this thing actually. Why we are using numbers? Okay. We are not using the strings. Okay. Let's coming to this point. Okay. So okay. Yeah. Just a second. Let me make it stable. Yeah. People are able to see, right? Actually, I wanted to use this crawler. Okay. So you remember Roshan, right? In the first class, we have discussed something, right? The similar things.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Rajesh. We had
Yeah.
discussed about
So
the factor. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, sure. So here, what exactly I wanted to show you people. Let's come here. Okay. So suppose like there are some words. Okay. So in mathematics, actually, we can do addition, subtractions, matrix multiplications. Okay. Like we have a different setup. Uh, you can say expressions. We have a different setups, operations in mathematics. Okay, that's we can perform. But where we can perform that we can perform on the digits, right? And you people will be understand in few weeks that's everything what is like happening in the AI or ML, that is happening with the algebra, that is happening with the calculus, that is happening with the probability, and that is happening with the whatever that geometry. Combining everything, okay, this the whole AI is getting developed. So there is a mass. math that is behind all these things. Okay. So suppose like I'm not knowing maths. Okay. I was simply saying actually like I wanted to um there is a word called king. I wanted to subtract that from a man. Okay. I wanted to add a woman. Okay. So this is what, if you have a set of like right now here actually I have chosen the gender relations. Okay. And forget that thing actually, word to vect means like in layman term, I'm converting different words to a vector format. Okay. So in this class I'll just make you understand actually why math is important. Okay. So if I'm saying king, you just subtract this king from from king, you just subtract man and add woman. Is it making any sense? Is it making any sense to anyone, right? Anyone in the class? Come on, guys, I'm asking to you people. Are you people like seriously? Anyone actually like I'm just asking to anyone. Is this like any making any sense? अरे इंटरनेट कनेक्शन है ना अपना. Okay, he's remember actually. He is in the train actually traveling, Raja. So he remember everything. Okay. So I just saying actually when we are saying we are playing with the birds, it's really not making sense. What is mean by this king subtracting man and then after adding woman? Okay. But in maths actually it makes sense. Okay. It's in maths it's making sense. If you see, this is the three dimension space. Okay. And these relations are plotted here. So if you just come to this one, okay, everything everything that we have used here, okay, that are associated with some uh, numerical values. Okay, you see, right, they are associated with some numerical values. So if you people know about the vectors, if it is in three dimensions, it has x-axis, it has y-axis, it has z-axis. Okay, so that means in the three dimensions it has a three different points. If you see, right, king has 3 points. Okay, minus 0.5 something, 0.6 z, 0.3. This woman, it c also have a different points. X is equal to 0.8, y is equal to 0.03, z is equal to 0.04. And what about that man, right? So this is the main. This man is also having different values and the data sets, right? So literally, if we are dealing this with the English words, for us it is not making sense. I was just saying king minus man, plus woman. We'll say, right, this person is a mad person. Okay, but because every specific words had a dimensions. Okay, mass exactly has to do something with that. Okay, and what will it do, right? When we are subtracting king from man, it will be provide, and adding woman, it will be add woman. It will provide you the the value which is closest to the woman. Okay, it has provide you some value which is closest to the woman. So if you see this results, right, if you see here this way, okay, if you see the results, so it is closest to the woman right now. Is it not this way? I think this way is fine. You see, right, this is closest to this one. Okay, so that's how maths say, if you are doing this kind of mathematics, right, this is not nothing but actually like uh that they are like doing this cosine proximity. Okay, so what is that cosine proximity, that we will also may uh, discuss in the math classes actually, when we have a matrix classes. Okay, so if you see here, there is a result vector. Okay, so when I'm saying king minus man plus this one, it has done some kind of mathematics manipulation. Okay, so what mathematics manipulation is that it has done, that will also show you. Okay, but before that, if you see, they have given some kind of scores. Okay, and whose score is far the like most, this woman. Okay, so if you give this informations to a mathematics system, it will give you woman. Okay, why? Because it has did some operations and it has provided that. Okay, so let's see actually like uh so now the questions from you people are uh uh what is did, okay, and how it is coming, right? Just a minute, guys. Okay, sure. So when I'm saying to you guys actually like what exactly has happened, okay, what exactly has happened, how we are getting this much these things, and how we are saying like say this results will be boomen. Okay, for that purpose, where is that? Okay, so for that purpose we have this topic. Okay, the mathematics of word embedding and dimension reductions. Okay, so I'm not gonna to going in the depth actually. Okay, we will be explaining to you guys everything. Okay, and later on you will understand how this like a man minus king plus woman has come to woman. Okay, so let's start. Representing language as a geometry. So computers do not understand the meaning of human words natively, but they excel at processing matrix and vector space. In modern artificial intelligence and NLP, we translate language into geometry by assigning every word a high dimension vector, an order of array of numerical coordinates, right? That's I have shown you guys, right?
Yes, sir.
If two words share semantic property or context, their coordinates vector are positions closely together in the embedding space. So when I'm saying if two words share semantic properties, so if you see like if you think what we are doing, we are king, we are doing king minus man. So king is also posing the property of a man, right? And how you will say, right, how this like a computer is knowing that. So we have extracted, it has extracted the whole world internet data. Okay, and in every word like some word you have written, right, a king is a man, right? So he knows exactly the king has a property of man. So that means it's like it's already knowing the semantic property or context. Their coordinate vectors are positions closely together in the embedding space. That's the space I have shown you, right? Where that space has gone. Sorry, guys. This one. This is space. Okay. They have a coordinating. So if okay. So uh, conversely, words that disparate meaning are separated by large partial distances. So I'm saying actually uh, the words which is like not similar to, right? So if you see, right, there are, if you see brother, man, uncle, boy, they are very native to each other. Okay, if you see other words, right, if you see this is auntie, queen, woman, sister, auntie, queen, woman, sisters, they are also very native to each other, right? So this is exactly right. The systems knows the relationship, they knows the context, how they are related to each other. A woman can be an auntie, woman can be a sister can be a woman. Okay, these all these things like this system knows. Okay, this it knows like a boy can be a man, he can be uncle, he can be a brother, he knows everything. Then you see that this royalty and the king. So royalty come with like the king. If he's a king, he will be having some kind of royal features or something. Queen, he has some kind of royal features. Okay, so if you see right, they are very close to each other. So context similar properties, they are closest to each other. Okay, so now coming to this static versus sorry, contextual embedding space. So static embedding, there are the two things actually. Right now I'm just saying, just if people are not understanding what is embedding is, okay, let me show you what is embedding. It's I have already shown you people, but see, you might have not paid your attention. So when I was doing these tokenizations, I have like tokenized them. Okay. And in that token, I have just shown you every words one by one. Okay. So here, if you see, right, I was doing, this is something which is encoded. So this is called, this is termed as encoding. Okay. These all the every words converted to their respective integer or numbers, you can say, that is called the embedding. Okay, we have embedded it. Okay, embedded or encoded actually, just understand right now in the layman term. And then after, by using this, actually we knowing the index of that word and we have decoded it. Okay, so when I'm saying static embedding, so there is static embedding in the sense like you already have a set of words, you know for each word what will be their numerical values. Okay, so that's what like a one-to-one mapping, and that's why it's named as embedding. Okay, so embeddings, there are different kind of embeddings. So I'll tell you in our subsequent class also. So every distinct token in the vocabulary is mapped to a single fixed vector. Okay, this is what I have demonstrated to you. The vector represent for the token apple remain static regardless of whether the context applied the fruit or the technical technology corporation. So that is actually the problem with this static embedding. Okay, so if I'm saying apple, if I'm saying about the apple which is like this apple laptop, and if I'm saying of apple as a fruit, so it's like it treat everything as in a same context. Okay, so that's why like it is not valid for various scenarios. Okay, so just understand this way. Okay, so just understand it this way. Okay, if we will be having I think I have not taken that. Okay, so just understand from this way only. Okay, so if suppose like in the relation of this, if we will having some fruits or vegetables, okay, so they will be also separated here. But if my context is saying the apple is a good technology tech company, and if it is pointing to that apple fruit, okay, will it judge the correct context? No, right? No veritably judging the correct context, because this is not knowing the literal meaning what that apple means. So that's where like that's why this static embedding was not that great. Now our LLM, okay, the current situation that we are using, okay, these are actually using this transformers based embeddings. Okay, so if you see this word GPT architectures, they are actually transformer based. So tokens are mapped to dynamic contextual vector. The vector shift in is high dimension coordinates based on the surrounding token in the sentence. That's all you have already seen, right? This architecture results in a high spatial entropy. Okay, that entropy means like uh, you can say in Hindi is knowing actually where it has to go and from where it has come. It is known the whole the hierarchy and the relationships. Okay, So causing the domain specific words to group into a tightly concentrated geometric cones, as I have demonstrated to you, like the boy, girls, and these kind of like relative things, right? They are all together. They are tightly concentrated geometric cones. Okay. So now coming to the vector arithmetic and the semantic analogies, a remarkable emergent property of the high dimension word embedding is that spatial direction correspondence directly to the semantic concepts. Okay, when I'm saying this one, just in a literal, in a layman term, what I mean to say. So just I mean to say, like, this sister, that can be a woman, this auntie can be a woman, okay, this woman can be auntie, this woman can be a sister, a kind of things, okay. This sister and brothers, okay, they have a like a if they are if this is the sister, they are like a of a single family, okay, it means like their mother and father are same, then they are the siblings, okay. So those kind of relations it is actually talking about. Okay, so this geometric consistency allow us to perform a specific algebraic operation on the abstract human ideas. The classic analogy form is like V king minus V man plus B woman is equal to V queen. Okay, so if you see something, it is giving like a V queen. So now step by step sample calculations, how we will doing the sample calculations. Okay, so हमने क्या किया, मैन में से किंग को हटा दिया, वुमेन को जोड़ दिया, तो वो क्या बन गई, मतलब वो क्या हो सकती है, क्वीन हो सकती है, राइट. So if you see, right, is if you see here, if you see here, right, हमने हट ये, this is the calculations give is which point is very similar to this, right? This is queen, right? This queen is, so that's what this equation's about. So step by step sample calculations. Now with this calculation, this we are gonna to do, right? That is mathematical and with the assumptions only. Okay, you don't feel like these points that I have demonstrated here, that is correct. Okay, but they are at some point. So let's do a step by step sample calculation. To conceptualize this, let us simplify a high dimension space down to a less like means like toy 2D plane. Okay, because see everything what will be demonstrated, okay, that will be demonstrated in the higher dimensions that human brain cannot be visualized. If something go beyond the 3 dimensions, it's like an it's impossible for a people to like humans to understand the dimensions. Okay, if he has watched Interstellar, that's the different concept. Okay, I'm just joking. So now, so dimension one, that's a what we have done instead of the this is in the 3 dimensions. Okay, so what we are saying actually, let's break down. Let's understand as a 2 dimensions. So x dimension one is the there is some x-axis and there is some y-axis. Okay, so in that actually I have just given his royalty status for the king. Okay, I'm just given the royalty status, and in the second one I was saying the gender actually. And let me tell you, when I'm saying it's a very important things actually, when I'm saying this is the different thing, this x, y, and z, let me take proper, not brother, let's take the boy. Okay, so when I'm saying a x is, this x point is in the context of something in the sense it can be a context of gender. Okay, so if the x point in the context of gender, if that is a male, so it has some value, and that value it has assigned. When I'm saying a boy can be a man as well. Okay, so based on that, actually, if it is in, it's in adulthood, what will happen based on his age, based on very different features that's a human you can just imagine about. Okay, so suppose like a human, they can have 100 of features, right? Based on that 100 of features, this should could be exactly XYZ up to 100 of features. Okay, and so it will have 100 of points. Right now, just for your display, you feel of the three features only, but it can have a hundred, thousands, or many more than that actually. Okay, so right now what we are trying to do, actually we are just trying to reduce that dimension to the two space, one in which since it's about the king, we are taking the royalty status which is high, and we are taking the other the gender status. Okay, so positive value indicates it's a male, negative value indicates like it's a famine. Okay, so now we have defined our baseline. Okay, we have defined 1.0, 2.0.8, man 0.0, 2.9. When I'm saying here 0.9, when I'm saying sorry here 1, so it is about the royalty, right? So see, since he is a king, so he is a have to given 1, right? It's a very royal. He is also a I'm saying about the gender, right? So he's a man, so we have given 0.8. He's a man. Now coming to this man, so he already like here he is. We don't know whether he is a rich or poor or something. Okay, that status we don't have, but we know like he is not a king, so we have given him 0. And we already know he is a man, so we have given a definite score of 0.9. Now similarly with the woman, 0, and this is minus 0.9. Okay, now the, we have to compute this trajectory vector. When I'm saying trajectory vector, actually, okay, so this you see, right, this one, right, this is the trajectory vector, actually, this line. So if you are adding two vector and subtracting from a one vector, it has to go in some of the directions, right? So that what we are trying to calculate here. So isolate the core concept, subtracting the masculine attributes from the king. Okay, so we have subtracted this one. So what we are doing here, you can see, right, we are doing a matrix subtraction. Okay, we are doing here a matrix addition, right? So uh, I'm saying like if the language model, which language model we are using, that is a pre-trained vocabulary. When I'm saying pre-trained vocabulary, that means like it's not about if it is a king, what is the score? If it's a man, what is the scores? Okay, so that's where we can provide some kind of like a value to that. Okay, so suppose like right now it's coming this one. Okay, so when it is coming this one, now we have to do some. We have to like find out the similarity between them. Okay, how similar they are. So in the vectors, in order to find out the similarity between the two vectors, we used to do the cosine similarity. Okay, when an engineering dashboard, uh, don't leave that, actually leave that part. So we do this cosine similarity. The cosine similarity is nothing but like the you already know, right, the vector, this cross vector, right? So cos theta is equal to a vector into v vector, the magnitude of a vector and magnitude of b vectors. Okay, so you already know what is this a vector dot b vector is like the summation of I to n. Okay, and adding up to the all the dot products. Okay, and there, this is nothing but the magnitude. Okay, understood summations of a square. We'll do the calculations right now. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to do the dot product. This is the dot product. Okay, so here we are doing the dot product. Okay, and we got 1.9. We have to calculate the vector magnitude. Okay, and we have got this value and this value. Okay, so right now now then after we did the cosine similarity and we got some scores. Okay, so now if you see this score, right, what this score is about. Okay, so in the engineering interpretation, a cosine similarity value of it, this one, approaches to the theoretical maximum of 1.0, which implies an angular separations of some, means like these are mathematical things right now. Okay, so theta is equal to 3 degree. Okay, so this means actually this means it's saying actually mathematically it's proved that the dashboard engine that the vectors are pointing to is nearly the identical direction within the space. Means what it means actually, so in the same space, if something which is masculine, okay, and having the royal property, so it is pointing to that. So that's how it is coming as a queen. Hope you people understand, right? So this, we will not go to the PC actually, that is a different part. So you guys have any questions? Are people really enjoying or like sleeping? Hello.
No, it's all
Uh,
good.
oh, all good, right? So you till now you people understood, right? Everything cool. So I just want you people to chime in actually whether you understood or not, if you have any issues in that, because this is right now we are going to end the class. Okay. So this is what I was just saying. Okay. Right now what we have covered our agenda. Okay. I wanted you people to understand why we need the programmatical uh, aspects. Okay, that's I guess like I have very much make you people understood. Okay, by giving all this in examples. Okay, now sorry, we are not closing the class actually. Sorry, we have one browser also. Okay, we have do a one practical engagement also. Okay, oh sorry. So now our next thing is like we have a business challenge. What is the business challenge is like, we wanted to create a product that build a browser for a company to be used for the prospective client, investors, and potential recruiters. So I guess you people are knowing about the browser, right? So browser is something which is saying everything about the company. If that company is having some social media links and all those things, right? Saying good stuffs about the company, and that's how the company is getting represented in front of somebody. Okay, so for that, what I did actually, there are some Python code, okay, which is nothing but you just feel like from it's connecting to sorry, from a website is trying to extract fetch some of the website data, okay, and some of the website link. Right now, just understood this way, okay. So I just run this one, okay. Now these are actually the libraries that we need required, and this scrapper is actually this class that we have written actually. So so this we have imported, okay, and these are basically the installations that required. So that installation is already done, just for the sake of time savings. I have already done, okay. Now coming to the main point, okay, how this system will be working. Okay, just think like you already have a two tools which will be fetching the website content and which will be fetching the website links. Okay, so now coming to that point, I have already shown you, right, how we have to define the messages. So in messages we can have a role. Okay, right now we have a user role and we have a content. In the content we will be having a message. So message is nothing but hello GPT, this is my first ever message to you, hi. So this is actually I just wanted to check whether our program is working or not. Okay. So now similarly in the our in this class only, right? As I have shown you, creating a client, connecting to the that client, okay, and then after showing the response of that client. Okay, so this is actually this we have as I showed you, right? It's APIs and endpoints. Okay, so we are using that one, and by that you can see this chat GPT, you can say like Azure chat. Okay, OpenAI. They have replied to me, hello, it's a great to meet you, thank you, saying hi, how can I help you today? Okay, So now I said, actually, I just wanted to fetch some others website, but I didn't thought it's something authentic. So I just use my own. Okay. Code to carrier AI. So if you see, like, we have used a tool called fetch website links, and we have fetched all these website links. Okay. We have a different, these many different links on our website. And now the first step, we will having chat GPT 4.0. Okay. And we will trying to understand which links are relevant. So use a call we will be using a call to 4.1 to read the links on the web page and respond in the structural JSONs. Okay. So what I have did, I have created a system prompt. So in the system prompt, I am instructing that you are a you are provided with a list of links found on the web page. Okay, that links already you have seen, right? We already faced, right? So I have just saying instructing to him that this links is already provided from the web page. You are able to decide which of the links would be most relevant to include the browser about the company, and this is what I'm saying. I'm providing the responsibility such as links to be about page, company page, career page, job page. Okay, so this is what I'm providing the responsibility. Then after, to every prompt, okay, system prompt, you have to set an example. So I'm just setting example that you should respond in JSON as this example. Like, you have a link, you have a type about page, and you will be having a URL which, like, some having some kind of full URL this way. Okay. About the carrier page, you will have HTTP, another full URL, this one. So this is what I'm saying, asking a system to understand everything what it has to do, what it has, what is the responsibility that I have provided to them, how he has to provide me the output. Okay, these things I have just informed to them. Okay. Now get links user prompt. When I'm saying, I'm just like, in order to call this one, okay, I'm again passing some URL. Okay, I'm passing this prompt, user prompt. Okay, so when I'm saying here is the list of links, so in the URL, actually, I'm going to provide all these things, these links, actually these links, the input of this. So I'm saying here, actually, this here is the list of website which is relevant to the browser about the company, respond with the fully HTTP URL in JSON format. Okay. And I'm saying to it, do not include the terms of service, privacy, include these things I wanted to, okay, neglect. So now, this way, actually, I have called this tool to get the links. Okay. And I have just added all these links all together, and I've returned, okay, to the user prompt. Now, if you see the user prompt, actually, uh, oh, sorry, I'm not executed this one. Okay, so if you see the user prompt, this is now become the user prompt. This is the same thing. Okay, I'm just trying to print this. Here is the list of links on the website. Here is the list of link of the website. Okay, please decide. Here some of the list might be relevant links. Okay, so by programmatically, I have provided it's the relevant. Okay, so from there again, like, I have called APIs. Okay, and I have just created a method called select relevant link. Okay, so from that, again, I'm creating a link system prompt. Okay, that is that already I have given is actually this here, this one, get link system prompt. So from this, actually, okay, so this one, actually, I have just given this one. Okay, get system prompt and really providing us. So now I have I'm not executed again this one. Sorry. Oh, we have removed that link system prompt. Okay, leave it. So now if you see, right, we have created another method which will be fetching the pages and the relevance link. Okay, I will just passing the URL. Okay, and I'm trying to fetch all the relevance link. Okay, so here basically what I'm doing actually, sorry, what this system is doing, not I just mean about the system. What this system is doing actually, just understood this one. This system is going, not this one. Yeah, this system is going to each of the pages, actually about me pages, resources pages, project pages, and is trying to fetch the relevant information which is exactly related for the browser. So what it did actually, it has gone to each of the pages, okay, and it has extracted this many data, if you see, right? So from each of the, you just understand like I'll just give you with example, okay. So suppose like it has gone to the about page, it has fetched the relevant informations which is like valid to it. Okay, then after it has gone to the project page, it has extracted the relevant informations. When then it will go to the not the pricing page. I think it's intelligence where to not to go. Okay, so and then after here, so likewise, mhm, yeah. So likewise, it's going to every page and fetching all the informations. Okay. So if you see, right, if you see in the last one, okay, actually I had did for the Hugging Face and the K-Force, sorry, uh, this code to carrier as well. Okay. So if you see in the last, it has gone to every single links and it has fetched the informations. And this is what it has created for us. Okay. So how it's created is created with this Azure OpenAI. This is actually the browser. This was the final results. So it's saying like code to career AI, defining future, who we are, what we offer, okay, our community, features, projects, and career, then all those things. Okay, so this is exactly what the voucher means. So the code, the set of code that you people have seen, okay, we will be doing everything one by one, and we will be understanding every depth of the code in our subsequent classes. So please don't worry about any of the things. And how I divided the classes is like a one way, one like a for we will be doing going parallelly, where we will be like trying to understand you people the mathematics behind how the things are working, and then after the programming behind how you will be doing the programming. Okay, so when we will clubbing all these two things together, you people will become a better AI engineers. Okay, or either you will understand the AI much better than any other persons can understand the AI. It's not like just a prompt that you people are entering and it providing you the respective answers. Okay. Uh, with this, I'm just asking the final questions to you people. Do you have people any questions? And how was the class actually? Do you people enjoyed class or you people bored? Feel bored? Okay. Thanks everyone. I think it's I think I understood from all of you. Okay. So thanks. Tomorrow the same time. Please join on time. Okay, that's the IST 8 to 10. Okay, and please go. I'll share you the. I'll just host the videos recording. Okay, you people, so that you people can use. Away, if you have any
Sure.
questions in,
Yeah.
if you sure, if you have any question, you feel free to like call me, or either if you have more questions, I think we will take some half an hour tomorrow to start from what we have already thought today. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks
I will
everyone.
go through that like previous video, then I will like come to you.
Yeah, sure. I'll share to
Yeah,
you.
thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Thanks
Mm.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
Thanks,
all.
Roshan.
Bye.
Thanks.
Yeah.